My kids and my wife were able to see 49 states in a matter of a couple of months, but there was one state missing, one notch in their belt left to complete, and that was Alaska. I had been on a solo trip to Juneau last year, and it was time to get the rest of the family there, and getting there was not without its own set of drama. The kids were super excited and nervous to fly again, so was I. We had a short layover in Seattle before catching our second flight to Juneau. The flight was relatively uneventful until the landing. I wish I had a video of this, but I stopped recording a bit before. Juneau's surrounded by large mountains, and as we were descending, the angle the plane was taking into the runway wasn't quite right. The plane started getting pushed around by some wind and left me white-knuckling my armrests as we were a few feet off the ground, at which point the pilot sped up and balked the landing. We essentially took off again, flew in a big loop around, and attempted landing number 2. Landing number 2 went super smooth, and I was playing it cool with the kids and Caitlin, but I'm not the biggest fan of flying, and this got me nervous. But we made it safe and sound. It was nighttime, so we hustled to where we were staying to get some sleep before an adventure-filled morning. Alaska is a couple hours behind where we're from, so we got to sleep in, yet still be up super early in the morning. We had a whale watching tour booked with Juneau Tours. We woke up a little early so we could explore the docks and get some fun pictures. It was foggy, and low clouds made for an eerie but cool look around Juneau. Very unique and cool setting. The kids saw a seal and got to pose by signs and totem poles while we waited for the shuttle bus. The bus ride was fun because the driver was nice, funny, and shared interesting facts about Juneau and surrounding areas, including the fact that the bald eagle population here is massive. There's a bald eagle for every person in Juneau, so about 30,000 bald eagles throughout Juneau, and you get to see them everywhere. After about a 15-minute drive, we got to the docks and got on our boat for the tour. Again, just wonderful people, guides here sharing interesting facts about the whales and surrounding area. They did warn us that the whales here don't typically breach or do those cool jumps with spins, but we should see lots of the tails as they dive down for food. Once we got out there though, we got spoiled. There was a calf that was playing around and jumping all over the place. Even though this is a baby, this is a massive animal, and the sound it makes when slapping the water is unbelievable. I'm zoomed in because there are laws against getting too close, but this was so cool for us to see this whale playing around, jumping a couple dozen times. We saw a bunch of adults as well with their tails and swimming around. The views of the surrounding Juneau areas are super pretty, including Herbert Glacier, if I remember the name of that one correctly. There were snacks on the boat, but once we were finished, everyone was pretty hungry. We went to the hangar restaurant and the kids got their regular chicken strips or hamburgers. Look at this view from the restaurant though. From here we went to Mendenhall Glacier and Nugget Falls. It's a short hike before seeing the massive glacier and waterfall. It's absolutely gorgeous. We stopped into the visitor center as well, where there are some fun interactive exhibits. The Glacier Highway runs along the coast, and I wanted to take the family to Sunshine Cove Beach because it was super pretty here the last time I was here. It was again this time. We wandered the beach getting seashells, and we came across some massive feathers. I had heard that it is illegal to have bald eagle feathers, and after a quick Google search confirming the federal crime of possessing bald eagle feathers, I just took a picture of these. I'm pretty confident that this one is a bald eagle. The other one could be a golden eagle feather. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not super fluent in bird feathers. But either way, both are illegal to have, so we just admired their size and beauty. We only saw a couple people here for the hour or so we spent, so I'm not sure if it's just not well known or what's going on, but this is a must-see in my opinion if you have the time and ability to get here. We headed back, stopping at the Eagle Beach State Recreation Area where an eagle almost attacked another eagle. We continued our drive closer to where we were staying and stopped in for a hike around Auk Lake. Very pretty surroundings with dark water, again on this day, adding to that eerie vibe. The kids wanted to go to the same hangar restaurant we went for lunch, so we did that for dinner and then we went to bed. Woke up early the next morning, flew home, and we were reunited with Ruby and Jet, the two things that miss us more than anyone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all 50 states for the Soda family. Please keep following along for more of our family adventures.